Hi Capricorn, is Power and Light Tarot coming at you with a reading. Today we have another cool tarot reading. Yes, we do. Let's see what we have, Capricorn. We're using the Moon Magic cards. We have the Super Moon. And today is the new moon in Cancer. Not necessarily a super moon, but it's a very cool moon. It really is. And that is your opposite sign, Capricorn. So, the theme can kind of talk about the work-life balance. Yeah, but Cancer is a nurturing sign, right? It's about family and family roots and nurturing one another. It's about our emotional foundation as well. Yeah. And we have the blue moon, and these are moon cards. They are, and I just happened to pick these up, and the moon hare. So let's see a little bit about those cards. Because I've had this deck for a while, but I don't remember all these cards. No, I don't. I beg your pardon. And the supermoon is victory, fate, and reassurance. Wow. Success. The supermoon is a card of achievement and success in your endeavors. That's very Capricorn too, right? Yeah, and this new moon in Cancer is related to Capricorn, as I said, because it's the opposite sign of Cancer. And so yeah, that's very interesting there. It sure is. And the opposite sign is always important because it shows up in our oppositions in our chart. And so, I can explain that a little bit later. But the supermoon is a card of achievement and success. However, you will be expected to work hard for these achievements, and nothing is going to be handed to you on a plate. So this talks about really kind of your kind of energy, Capricorn, because Capricorn, the 10th, ruling the 10th house, is about achievement. It really is, and hard work and discipline. So it looks like somebody, is like willing to do this possibly for a relationship. We don't know yet, but these are usually love readings. They are. The blue moon is manifestation, power, and auspiciousness. Okay, auspicious. This is about favorability, things that are like lined up, right? Very favorable in order to manifest something. And so the blue moon, the magical moon of manifestation, that's what it's about. And when there are two full moons in any one calendar month, the second is called the blue moon. I don't believe this is a blue moon. No, Cancer is the new moon anyway. It's not a full moon. But yeah, and then we'll have the next full moon in your sign, Capricorn, in July. Yeah. So it usually only occurs every couple of years. Hence, the saying "once in a blue moon," right? That's where that comes from. Yeah. My mom used to say that. Because it is rare, it is considered to be a most auspicious time for goal setting, spell casting, and general manifestation. Spell casting in a nice way, of course, right? That goes without saying. And goal setting, yeah, intentions, right? And general manifestation. When this card turns up, you're being invited to seek out the possibilities in your life and to dream big. And that's what this super moon is about as well. Wow, it's very cool. Yeah, it is. And then we have the moon hare. So there's something fated here, Capricorn. There is something fated that somebody wants to work hard for. Wow. They know it's fated, so they want to work hard for it. Like, I'm not letting this go. And here's the moon hare. And let's look at that. Yeah, we're talking about the moon hare, the rabbit, of course. Fertility, transcendence, and rebirth. Yeah, these hares, these rabbits are about fertility. And, it really interesting because when my first child was, when I was pregnant with him, I had this dream that the nursery, there was rabbits everywhere, real rabbits, right, with all these other beautiful things in the room. And I thought to myself, wow, right? And I didn't know anything about spirituality or tarot at that time. No, that was, 35 years ago, right? But because he's going to be 35 in, another I don't know, week or so, but a week or two. But this is about fertility and rebirth. Somebody wants a rebirth with you because this is fated. They know this. Wow. And they're willing to work hard for this. They feel like this is a real achievement in their life, Capricorn, if they can either be with you or return to you. That part is not clear here, right? But yeah, let's get a card here from the Lover's Path. We have the Five of Coins. This talks about somebody being left out in the cold. Oh, wow. Okay, let's get another card here. Transcendence with the moon here is overcoming spiritually, right? Yeah. And we have the Four of Cups. It wanted to come out reverse. Something's going on here as well. We'll get one more card for you guys, Capricorn. And now we have the Prince of Arrows, and this is Cupid. So Cupid, we know Cupid. We know Cupid even from cartoons, right? If we used to watch them. If you grew up in the United States, that's maybe all you did when you were little, right? and ride bikes, right? And play outside because, you know, well, at least back in the day. I don't think they play outside anymore. It's not as safe, and they have video games, right? Yeah, and that's, you know, it's a good and a bad thing for sure. But let's have a look here at the Five of Coins. Is kind of a, yeah, it's a difficult card. It really is. Let's have a look at that. And she's outside in the snow with her baby, her little infant baby. Oh, ouch, right? We hope that that's not really going on here. That's not literal. It definitely doesn't have to be because much of this is symbolic, right? But this is poverty, insecurity, and spiritual richness. Look at that. Wow. Spiritual richness at the same time. An experience of somebody knows here that you are fated. Remember, that's the spiritual richness here. Remember, the supermoon is about fate and destiny and victory. As an experience of poverty that forces you, an experience of this forces you to look within for greater resources. This poverty may be personified as a lack of wealth or in a sense of emotional sterility. This is not really about money, I don't believe at all. I feel like somebody felt bankrupt emotionally, probably without you, Capricorn. But they have spiritual richness, which makes them understand that you're fated. Wow. Not fated genes, Capricorn, even if you like them, right? Let's look at the Four of Cups. It is reversed. Let's have a look at that Four of Cups. Where is the Four of Cups here? All right, so the Four of Cups usually is about somebody who is bored. Yeah, this is dissatisfaction, overindulgence, and boredom. In the reverse, acceptance of a situation, though discontent is still present. A passing phase. Something ends here. Something ends because somebody knew that they were like emotionally bankrupt. Yes, I'm pretty sure here. In a situation, and now we have the Prince of Arrows, and here he is, and he is Cupid. Yeah, he's cute little Cupid. Let's see what that has to say here. And this is decisiveness, clarity, and determination. Remember, he's the Knight of Swords who is determined. This person is determined, Capricorn, or you are, right? So let's see what these cards have to say, Capricorn, for you guys. Yeah, and I hope you guys are well. If you want to have a psychic reading with me, Capricorn, I always check my work for accuracy. I always get feedback, and they are. I have several formats. We can do online, you know, live calls. Those are so much fun. Or you can get a reading, a recording, or both, right? And tarot readings done the same way, either format. Mystic Sense has a free 5-minute psychic reading. And also I do past life readings, and those are super powerful to help you move forward in this life, really, with more power and confidence. Yeah, it is about a past life that you choose, that, you know, that the lesson is being learned in this life. It's highly interesting and highly powerful. Let's see what we have, Capricorn. The bottom of the deck is the Nine of Swords. This person's worried, or you are. So we start with the Lovers reversed, and you know that can be about a breakup, and something is left behind in this reading. There's some type of passing phase that is, somebody got left out here with this Five of Coins, and but it's a passing phase. Two of Cups reversed, that is helping you, Capricorn, in the past. So we have a few majors here. We sure do. And wow, we have like 5 majors in this reading, or is it 4? But regardless, there is a breakup in this reading. I have to cover these naked people for sure. There's some type of a breakup. Somebody, you know, either leaves a relationship or they decide that something is so like disappointing a situation. It doesn't have to be a relationship, not necessarily, but it definitely could be in this reading with this Lovers reversed, with the Two of Cups reversed above it. And this is what is helping the situation. Somebody sees that they're not aligned with something, and it could be another person, right? Here we have the Knight of Wands in the crossing energy here. This is taking action. Remember, we have Cupid, and he is decisive and determined right here, Capricorn. The Emperor, this is somebody who is determined as well in this reading. And so, excuse me, Capricorn, in the past, Three of Wands, get a card on it, and we have a Six of Swords. Somebody turned their back on something here, right? That's what he's doing with the Three of Wands and the Six of Swords. He's leaving, trying to get to a better place. Yes, it's a transition. Yeah, these are both endings in this particular reading. Ending of something. And here we have definitely a choice was made. Here we have Temperance, and this is what somebody is focusing on at this moment. This is healing. And there's some type of fear here. It has to do with some type of passing phase, some type of ending. Here's the Five of Cups, some type of chapter that ends. And this person might be a Sagittarius, and they are afraid, Capricorn. I feel like there's healing here. There's some type of healing, but I feel like this is more about balance and harmony in somebody's life, because we see the Two of Cups reversed and the Lovers reversed. This is a lack of harmony, and so was that Five of Coins. Here we have the Knight of Wands again. This is somebody who is definitely taking action. Could be a fire sign. And let's go and get a card on the Knight of Swords. Same thing as Cupid, Prince of Arrows, Empress. Here somebody feels like you're their Empress, Capricorn. You are like the love to them, the one who makes their dreams come true in love. Somebody feels that here. They do. And Five of Cups sitting in the advice. Three of Swords, something has ended. Or somebody needed this advice spiritually. End it. Let something go. With the Three of Swords, it was disappointing. It could have been heartbreaking. Right? Yeah. For sure. It could have been a third party. End it. It's possible here because somebody was not aligned or happy in a situation. Here we have the High Priestess in the environment, the psyche, and she's good to be in the psyche. She sure is, because she represents the psyche. And this is somebody trusting their intuition in order to transform something, in order to have transformation in their life and something beautiful. Yeah, in this reading, right? For sure. The hopes and fears is the Knight of King of Swords. With the Knight of Swords, I have it 3 times in this reading. I hope I made the right decision because I'm determined to have this. Somebody is determined to have you, Capricorn. Yeah. And they are so romantic because they are showing up as Cupid. Yeah. Not anybody else. And the Tower is in the potential outcome. It is here with the Five of Cups again. There's regret in this reading. Somebody has regret. And something falls to the ground in this reading. And it is meant to be. It's fated. Remember, we start fate and destiny. We start with the super moon, which is about destiny and a situation that is fated. This fate and destiny brought a real tower here, a very powerful realization where this person realized that you are fate and destiny to them, but it hit them like a tower. I'm going to end this reading, you guys. If you want to get a reading with me, all kinds of fun readings, please check out the description box below. And please like, share, and subscribe because it does help me to keep these videos coming. It really does. Hit the little bell if you would like to be notified of my uploads. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here.